Welcome to the February 2019 edition of Oilfield Network News. Our goal is to help those in the oil and gas industry by helping people find jobs, improving safety by sharing alerts and best practices, and highlighting new technology and business trends. Feature stories for this month are on the official launch of Unique Ventures, the continued effort to help others by the Pay It Forward networking programs, and a visit to Martin Company, electronics engineering and manufacturers. And finally, we'll talk about technology training in the news. First, here's the rig count posted by Baker Hughes. We've been following commentary on DUCs, or wells drilled and uncompleted, and have seen several news items about unconventional output being more than pipeline capacity and U.S. oil imports dropping with increasing production. Also on the radar are reports of battery-powered pickup trucks, all of which have the experts guessing as to exact oil demand going forward past 2020. I recall the term peak oil referring to an economy emergency due to lack of oil to meet demand. Now, the article talking about peak oil was referring to when the demand will peak and begin to drop off due to alternate energy sources and vehicles. So, for the job hunters and people in the industry, the message remains the same. Continue to network in all technical fields that use your skill set and maintain contacts and requirements for parallel fields, like the story about data analytics under the Full Story tab. Define wisdom you've gained in your career in generic terms, and, as we said last month, expect more change. Also for job seekers, visit the Pay It Forward networking program's website. They held free training again last month. This is a picture of Diego Lamacha, PE PMP, sharing his knowledge in a free training session covering midstream transportation, storage, and pipeline design. Thanks again to Carlos Panetta and Brian Cho for starting this excellent organization. Get out from behind your computer and go meet some people whose goal is to help others in our industry. And, talking about getting started, or in this case, launching, I attended the official launch of Unique Ventures. Unique, I learned from the presentation at the event, means good victories in Norwegian and is a hybrid accelerator for energy technology. They are partnered with presently 3 companies, with their representatives shown here cutting the cake with CEO and co-founder Amy Henry. If you have an idea for new technology, check their website for more information. www.uniqueventures.com. Sid Gupta and Seth Anderson are working with Unique, and I spoke with them briefly at the launch event. They provided information on their new business, Nesh, which they explained is the smart assistant for oil and gas. That website is hellonesh.io. We may have additional full stories on these ventures coming later under the Full Story tab, so look for updates on our website, oilfieldnetworknews.com. While we're talking about technology, we also visited with John Martin, president of Martin Company, which is an electronics, engineering, and manufacturing group based in Rosenberg, Texas. They have an experienced, talented team that can help with software, hardware, and manufacturing of any new technology you might be building or modifying. Here's that website if you have an electronics project or hardware idea and need someone to make it happen. On the safety side, driving continues to be the biggest challenge. We've heard of roadside inspections resulting in fines and shutting down vehicles, so be absolutely certain your drivers are doing all their pre-job checks and making sure vehicles are properly maintained before hitting the road. Our feature this month is on training in the news. By design, productions like Oilfield Network News provide targeted information on a regular basis in a format that's understood to be just enough, just in time, and customized just for the specific audience that it's targeted at. We've seen companies waste millions on long, boring messages that executives hate to do and really don't have the time to do, and employees just don't watch unless they're forced to, and then they hit play and walk away. All internal messaging, marketing, and safety alerts are really targeted training. If you team up with ONN, we can assure you hit the 3 targets and get your people involved and on the monitors in your break rooms. You can own the news. Just email us for more information. Thanks to everyone who's provided feedback, primarily through LinkedIn, where our views have reached the thousands. Please let us know what you'd like to see, or if you have any industry general safety alert you'd like to have produced. One view could prevent an accident, or in this month's case, a violation. Have a safe February.